Hey there. I want to share with you what I'm going through as I'm moving along um, the moving process. So I've decided to move and sell my house, right? I'm in the process of it now. And I have to tell you that the moving part of it, the selling the house part, easy peasy, really good. But what's got me anxious is the where I'm going to move to and the what I'm going to keep. I started getting rid of stuff little by little about a week or so ago, but now I started looking at prices and I'm like, oh my God, houses are so expensive. And it's the where I'm going to move to. And this always scares me. I remember feeling that way before, experiencing that before, and going through this kind of insecure feelings. I remember going through that before. And at the end of the day, always, things always work out. But it's in the in-between, that transition phase. And I know I've talked about that before in other videos and in webinars too. That's the part that's really, really challenging. It's part of it is the unknown. Part of it is, am I making a mistake? Did I make a mistake? And part of it is, what am I doing? And I'm sure that I'm not the only one. When we're in the process of making big decisions like this, it's normal to feel this type of anxiety. It is. Well, it's normal for me to feel that type of anxiety. And what I need to remember, and I'm saying it with my eyes closed because it's something that is not obvious, but what I need to remember is it always works out. And that's true. It always works out. And I don't need to make a decision today. I don't need to make a decision today. The other thing that I need to remind myself is that I have options. I have a lot of options. So, and I don't need to figure out all of those options now, right? As I inch my way closer to the deadline, then I'm sure by then I'll have sorted out a lot of those options. So this is for you, especially if you're going through a change, a big change, major change. Like, in my case, I'm selling a house that I've been in for 10 years, and I'm moving towards my kids. But I also want to be able to travel. So I want to be able to live somewhere, south, warmer climate for 3 to 4 months of the year. So I'm not looking for something that's going to be super expensive. So if you're going through a change, major big decisions, think about it. The decision doesn't need to be made today. You have options, right? Yeah, there's a lot of options, and you don't need to explore all of those options right away. You can just take it a day or a moment at a time. And you want to focus on the outcome, right? What are the desired results? My desired result is to be closer to my kids. And I started visualizing the where I want to be. It's not crystal clear, but it also does that where I want to be need to happen right away or even in a few months from now. It doesn't. So what I'm going to do and what I'm going to suggest is a lot of times, and you've heard this before, is sleep on it. Sleep on it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sleep on it. I'm going to let, kind of like the spirits, I don't know, it kind of sounds weird if I say it like that, but let the spirits take care of some of the stuff. I know that as I go, because I've got 2.5 months, lots of time. As I go, things will get clearer. So there's no need to worry about those things now. I'm telling myself that because I noticed that when I'm searching for real estate, I'm closing down. I want to distract myself with other things. I'm procrastinating because I know that it stresses me out. So those are the tips. If you're going through any major changes, know that the decisions don't need to be made right now. Know that there are options, and know that at the end of the day, everything always works in our favor. Now, that's part of my belief system, and it's always been true. I've always had, I've had different challenges in my life, and at the end of the day, it's always been positive. Actually, now that I think about it, I have been quote unquote homeless before. I remember I had sold a house, I had moved to another little town, and then from in that little town, something happened with my job and I left really quickly. And so for a few weeks, I didn't have a place to stay. I stayed with my dad for a few days. I stayed at my brother's for a few days. And it was while I was staying at my dad's that I did find a small apartment. And that was even before I bought this place. That was even before I moved to the area where I'm living now. So many things, right? And it always works out. But when you're caught in the middle of it, like I'm caught right now in this period, it's worrisome because I think of everything. So note to self, no need to think about everything right now. No need to worry about that right now. I remind myself of that. Remind yourself of that too. This is Linda G. Robert, your Back in the Groove Again coach, helping you live your best life right now so you can love what you do. And I'll keep you posted because I just started this part of the journey. I'll keep you posted. Bye now.